Hello, everyone. It is Kim Peterson, again, of Uniquely Savvy Inc., and the creator of Move from Fear to Freedom and Create a Life You Love. It is my great honor to spend more time with Michelle Mong, who is a mental health therapist, and to bring to you another bit of her personal experience and her professional experience, because I think it is so important after having our full bonus session. So Michelle, would you share the answer to this question? What's the most important message you have for someone who is struggling in silence?
Oh, so I love answering this question because I think that, oftentimes people struggle in silence all the time. It is hard to be vulnerable, hard to reach out, right? It's difficult for all of us. No one finds this to be an easy thing to do. However, here's what I found out. So back in 2010, I went to an amazing conference. And one of the things that came out of this conference was we've always studied psychology of what's wrong with us. And we started studying psychology and what's right with us. Mm-hmm. Positive psychology came out in the 80s. And one of the studies they did was 500 people, and this was back in probably 2005 or so. But they did a study of 500 people in the United States of success. And what came out of that were highly successful traits. And the number one trait of highly successful people was that they were willing to say they were afraid and ask for help. I'm going to say that one more time. They were willing to admit they were afraid and ask for help. Now, when I talk about fear, right, this is just being able to say, there's something going on with me, right? I'm not doing well, right? There's something going on. And so what this was, is that what we realized is this was about being vulnerable. This was about being vulnerable, being willing to share that they weren't doing well. There was something going on. They were afraid, they were sad, there was something going on. And what they all admitted is that their success did not come to them until after they were actually able to open up to somebody else that was a safe person, share. And that was the turning point for all these different people. So the easiest thing that I can tell people is that is the key. Mm-hmm. The key is actually finding a support person to be able to open up with and to share and to start practicing being vulnerable, because that is actually your key to success. That is your key to growth. That is your key to everything. And Brene Brown, who is University of Texas at Austin, has done a ton of work on this also, to be able to continue to tell you, like today, that is the key for your continued growth, for your continued ability to be able to move forward. And again, it's about just starting to push past. And it's very, very hard when you first start doing it, but it's about practicing. And it's about knowing that people actually want to care, and that we're meant not to suffer in silence. We are meant to be social creatures. We are meant to help. We are meant to be helped.
So good. Yeah, it's just so good. It's making me think of, suffering in silence is keeping the secret. It's keeping the secret and walking around wearing the mask or hiding behind the smile or whatever that looks like. And what that secret does is that it causes shame, and isolation. And what I'm hearing you say is key characteristic is admitting and, getting help. Not easy to do. One thing, it's what you said makes me think of something I tell, clients to consider is, maybe just finding that one safe person. Yep. And start with something that's a little bit more benign, but still you're taking,
it's taking a step.
Yeah, taking a step toward it. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. And so ladies, I want you to know that our 6-week group coaching program is about this. It's about coming out of silence, coming out of isolation, coming into community with like-minded women who want to move away from fear and really move into new levels of freedom and confidence and joy and fulfillment in their lives. If this is something that you're interested in learning more about, please go ahead and click the link below and you'll find out more details. I'll be coaching all the way through the 6 weeks on things from mindset mastery and overcoming imposter syndrome to how to create and achieve goals that are meaningful to you. And then we have 6 guest experts, including Michelle, who will be bringing their thought leadership as well. If you are on the fence and you'd love to have a complimentary discovery call or a clarity session, let me know and we'll see if this is a right next step for you. Michelle, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you and your vulnerability and the hope and the healing that you're bringing to individuals and therefore to the world. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kim. And thanks for doing this. I think it's fantastic.
You bet. Bye, everybody.
Bye.